Have you ever witnessed something that seems almost impossible? Something that defies what you thought was possible in the modern world? Like building a 1,000-bed hospital from scratch in just 10 days? Transforming an empty field into a life-saving facility almost overnight? In China, these jaw-dropping feats aren't rare. They're routine, woven into the fabric of daily life. While much of the world was still figuring out video calls and adapting to new realities, China was erecting walls, laying foundations and installing medical equipment at breakneck speed. This isn't a one-off stunt or a publicity move, it's their standard operating procedure repeated again and again. Their high-speed rail network, it's the world's largest, built in just a single decade, connecting cities across vast distances. Bridges stretch for miles, linking cities that were once separated by water, mountains, and distance, making travel faster and easier. At night, Chinese cities glow like galaxies. By day, they're forests of cranes, each one a symbol of relentless transformation and progress. This is more than just construction, it's a national metamorphosis, reshaping the landscape and the way people live. The pace is dizzying, the scale is massive, and the ambition is unmatched anywhere else in the world. So how do they do it? It's not just about hard work or long hours, it's a unique blend of government power, a collective mindset, and strategic planning that brings these visions to life. Over the next sections, we'll dig into the nuts and bolts of China's construction miracle, uncovering the secrets behind the speed and scale. We'll explore the good, the bad, and the truly unbelievable, the triumphs and the challenges that come with such rapid growth. Get ready to see how a nation builds an empire in record time, rewriting the rules of what's possible. Grab your hard hat. This is a story of ambition, power, and speed, where every day brings something new. China isn't just building for today, they're shaping the future. Let's find out how. The journey starts now. Are you ready? China's remarkable building speed starts at the very top, with a highly centralized government that not only makes decisions swiftly, but also ensures those decisions are carried out with precision and determination. When Beijing says build, the work begins almost immediately. There are no endless debates, no years of studies, and no drawn-out public hearings to slow things down. Eminent domain moves at lightning speed. If land is needed, people are relocated, and construction starts with barely a pause. The process is streamlined and delays are rare. Imagine a football team with a single coach calling the plays. Everyone executes, no questions asked, and the entire team moves as one. This top-down approach transforms ambitious 5-year plans into national missions, with every level of government working toward the same goal. Provincial and local governments align seamlessly with central objectives, creating a unified force for development that's hard to match elsewhere. The result? Massive projects like the Three Gorges Dam, completed by relocating over 1 million people, an achievement that would be unimaginable or even impossible in most other countries. In most countries, such projects would be tied up in legal and political battles for decades with protests, lawsuits, and endless negotiations. In China, once the decision is made, resources are allocated and work begins without delay. The machinery of progress moves forward relentlessly. This ability to act decisively and mobilize resources quickly is a key ingredient in their rapid construction and urban transformation. It's not always pretty, and it often comes with sacrifices, but it's undeniably effective in achieving large-scale change. The system prioritizes speed and collective progress over individual objections, focusing on the bigger picture and long-term national goals. That's how China turns ambitious plans into reality, fast, efficiently, and on a scale that's hard to comprehend. The world watches, often in disbelief, as new cities and mega-projects seem to rise overnight. It's a model built for action, not hesitation, and it's designed to deliver results quickly, and it's changing the landscape at record speed, reshaping the future of cities and infrastructure before our eyes. Why can't other countries match China's speed? It's not about skill, it's about the system. In democracies, checks and balances slow everything down. Projects face a maze of approvals: city councils, state agencies, federal departments. Environmental reviews and public hearings can take years. Lawsuits and protests can stall projects for a decade or more. It's a system designed to protect people and the environment, but it acts as a powerful brake. Take high-speed rail in the US, decades of debate, lawsuits, and funding fights with little progress. In China, such a project is a national priority, decided quickly, built quickly. The West values individual rights and local control, creating a slow, careful process. China values national goals and speed, enabling rapid transformation. Neither system is perfect, each has its trade-offs. One is a slow cargo ship, the other a high-speed boat. Both reach their destination, but one gets there much faster. The difference is built into the DNA of each society. That's why China builds at a pace that seems almost superhuman, and why the rest of the world struggles to keep up. Beyond government power, China's incredible construction speed comes from a unique blend of sheer manpower and smart technology, working hand in hand to transform skylines at a pace the world has never seen before. Millions of workers can be mobilized almost overnight, forming a workforce that operates around the clock in carefully coordinated shifts, ensuring that progress never stops, not even for a moment. The job site never sleeps. Progress is constant, with teams passing the baton from one shift to the next, keeping the momentum going 24/7. But it's not just about numbers, it's about how they build, combining human effort with innovative strategies and teamwork. China leads the world in prefabrication, constructing building modules in high-tech factories, then transporting them to the site to be assembled like giant Lego blocks, streamlining the entire process. This method is not only faster, but also safer for workers and far less wasteful than traditional construction, reducing both time and environmental impact. Advanced machinery, like tunnel boring, iron moles, GPS-guided bulldozers and drones, supercharge efficiency, allowing for precision and speed on a massive scale. The combination of a massive, skilled workforce and cutting-edge tools is simply unbeatable, creating a synergy that pushes boundaries. That's how they built a hospital in just 10 days. Swift decisions, relentless 24/7 labor, and prefabricated modules ready to be slotted into place at a moment's notice. Crews leveled the ground while others assembled rooms. Trucks delivered finished pieces as soon as the foundation was set, creating a seamless workflow. It's less like traditional building and more like assembling a giant, intricate kit, fast, efficient, and remarkably organized. This is the new face of construction, and China is leading the charge, setting new standards for the world to follow. The world is watching closely and taking notes, eager to learn from China's innovative approach. Speed and scale are their trademarks, with projects that dwarf those in many other countries. Technology is their secret weapon, from digital blueprints to real-time site monitoring, making every step more efficient. The result? Projects that once took years now take only weeks, transforming entire cities almost overnight. That's the power of people and parts, working in perfect sync, a model of efficiency that's changing the world of construction forever. None of this happens without money, and China's government is the primary investor. Infrastructure isn't just a service, it's a core economic strategy. The state pours billions into projects through state-owned banks and investment funds. Unlike the West, where funding is debated and delayed, China's government simply says, "We'll pay for it." State-owned banks provide low-interest, long-term loans, keeping projects moving. It's a closed loop. The government funds projects that employ its people and boost the economy. This allows for long-term thinking, investing in rail lines that may take decades to pay off. The payoff isn't just ticket sales, it's new businesses, tourism, and economic growth. In the West, private companies want quick returns. In China, the government plays the long game. This approach fuels continuous development. It's a gamble, but so far, it's paying off. The result? A nation transformed by concrete, steel, and vision. That's how China keeps building, no matter the cost. To understand China's building obsession, look at its leaders. Many top officials are engineers, not lawyers or career politicians. They see problems as puzzles to solve, rivers to bridge, cities to redesign. This engineering mindset values planning, efficiency, and scale. Big projects aren't just political promises, they're logical solutions. Leaders fluent in blueprints and project timelines shape national priorities. This culture makes engineering a respected, sought-after career. Universities churn out skilled builders ready for national projects. The result? A government and workforce primed to build, and build some more. It's a system designed for action, and it shows. But speed comes with a price. Rushed projects sometimes mean cut corners, cracks in buildings, crumbling roads, safety concerns. Ghost cities, entire urban areas built before people arrive, stand as monuments to overzealous planning. Resources and money can be wasted on empty developments. The environmental toll is huge: pollution, lost habitats, and massive carbon emissions. China is learning from these mistakes, cracking down on poor quality, focusing on sustainability, and being more strategic. The early days were the Wild West. Now there's a push for quality and green building. Progress comes at a cost, but China is adapting. The story isn't just about building fast, it's about learning to build better. The lesson speed must be balanced with quality and sustainability. Has it all been worth it? For China, the answer is yes. The building boom fueled the largest urbanization in history. Hundreds of millions moved to new cities. Millions of jobs were created, lifting people out of poverty. Infrastructure became the backbone of China's economic miracle, moving people, goods, and ideas. Modern cities offer better living standards, reliable utilities, hospitals, schools, and public transport. High-speed rail and highways connect factories to ports, powering exports and growth. This transformation is a source of national pride and global influence. Through the Belt and Road Initiative, China exports its building model worldwide. Their construction prowess is reshaping the global order. China's concrete and steel aren't just building a country, they're building a new world. So, what can the world learn from China's building story? Their speed comes from centralized decisions, a massive workforce, and bold investment. Other countries can't simply copy the model, political systems and values differ. But there are lessons: the power of long-term vision, embracing new construction tech, and thinking beyond election cycles. Modular building and smart planning can speed up projects without sacrificing democracy. China's story is a reminder of what's possible with ambition and unity. Infrastructure is more than concrete, it's about vision and willpower. The world may not build hospitals in 10 days, but it can learn to build smarter and faster. The dragon has shown what's possible. Now it's up to the rest of the world to find its own way forward.